Hey everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age. This is What's Up Apocalypse. I'm about to leave the campsite.
Yes!
Yes. And go on our merry way.
Indeed.
I'm not helping people, so I guess it's okay to have
Yes.
the jerky party. Oh, no places. I don't think I'm strong enough for that yet. Let's go to Redcliffe. See how well we do. I know I was supposed to get this video up on Monday, but on Monday I was a 12.5-hour shift at work, and I came home and I basically just went to bed. Set looks big, like bigger than normal. Oh, because he's up a hill. So yeah, it's been really tough. It's been a really bad week, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be better. But I wanted to do all of these videos like on the day. I didn't want to do a bunch of backlog stuff. I think I'm gonna have to do that in order.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I probably should have brought Alistair, because this is his place. Yeah, that's my
I'm not stopping you or anything. But have you even heard what's happened here? Has anyone?
Yeah, okay, so they've got the same voice actor as everyone in the chantry and Shaman right here.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvellous, really.
We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Yeah,
He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
I'm sorry if my nose is making a lot of gross noises. I'm really sick. I've been sick for almost a full week now. It's been real bad. I've never done this without Alistair before. It's really weird and wrong. I've also never done this where there's been sound. There we go.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I came to see this guy.
You're here to see Eamon, an elf? Whatever for?
What?
He doesn't see much of anyone at the moment. Did you know Eamon has been ill? No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I've never had this cutscene like this, because he and Alistair already knew each other, I think. I don't know, it's been a long time since I played. This part, anyway. What happened?
They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
You don't know who I am.
Perhaps not. You're here, however, on the eve of our darkest hour. I'm hoping that means the Maker sent you to us. What do you say?
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand. Leave. The plan was never to come and defend this village.
That's true.
Perhaps.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Either I should have them in my party if I'm going to be evil, or if I'm just not going to do any side quests.
Of course.
Alright.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
I searched for the urn of sacred ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
I met someone else. What exactly are these things that attack?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Well then, I guess it's a better thing that they're gone, that we killed them.
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
There'd be a reward.
Eamon would be in a better position to reward you, to be honest.
Of course. God, that is such a dumb outfit.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alright, let's see how much Morgan disapproves. Den approves +2. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Morgan again because apparently I can't freaking do anything with her in my party.
Let us pray.
But first,
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return.
I'm scared, Mother.
Going.
When are the bad men coming?
I'm in here.
Soon,
I'll be
darling.
outside.
Don't worry. Everything will be
I'm so
all
scared,
right.
Father.
I'll go back in there and help people after I've gotten Morgan out of the party.
Blast and damnation.
Yeah, stop being mean. You can stay.
Yes.
I mean, the dog is helpful, I guess. But
Indeed.
I'd rather have ranged. Okay. Let's go back in
I'm
there
off.
and talk with this person over here.
Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Because she has an exclamation mark.
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
See, she seems poor. She seems like she's been having a really hard time. This is the kind of person Achilles would help.
I went to her house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
So without him, you've got no one.
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Don't worry.
You will.
Okay, fine.
Thank you so much. Please find him.
Stan disapproves. I'm surprised he doesn't actually. Let's go back and talk to Van Tegan again, but this time with Alistair in the party.
Who's this you brought with you? He looks a bit familiar.
You don't recognize me, Bantegan? Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair, you're alive! This is wonderful news!
Still alive, and believe me, I'm just as surprised about it as you are.
I am less surprised than you might think, despite what Loghain put you through. I'm glad not all the Grey Wardens are lost.
I didn't tell
It
him.
lifts my spirits to see you here, dear boy, and my hope for tonight is renewed. What do you need? There is not much daylight left.
That was it. I'm pretty sure you know where Grey Wardens.
You're a... I see. Why didn't you just tell me this earlier?
Because everyone wants us dead.
I thought you were all slain along with my nephew. It appears that isn't the only lie Loghain is telling about the Grey Wardens.
You don't believe
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly.
Well, he did.
Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I did not expect him to go back into this.
Thank you. Thank you. This... Now then, there is much...
Yep.
Murdoch,
Yep.
you may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm on my way.
Very well.
There we go. Got everyone else's approval in.
Going.
Got him to say the stupid thing. Pass to the thing.
You know, we don't have the men we need, and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Hello, here I am.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
Wow, that's
I heard they all died with the king.
I could be a ghost.
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
You are very much a manly man.
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Well, that's not very helpful.
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Well, what if Stead was the blacksmith? That would be very strange.
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Fine, tell me about him.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Alright. So, Dwyn, blacksmith, getting a little brother.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
And what else? No, there's a secret. A secret to doing this quest a lot easier. Although this quest has always been so hard for me. Like blacksmithy.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Hey? You're not Murdoch. Who are you, and what are you doing at my door?
Persuasion.
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things, but maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe. She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now. Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl.
Give me information about her.
Like what? Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena.
Yep, I got it.
Is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone. I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I think you can save yourself.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
That is why I was trying to ask you.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Okay.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Dude.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Her middle finger
Right
is
then.
so long.
It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm going to get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Sten disapproves. Is it because we're helping people, Sten? Is it because you have got an ugly hat on? It's so hard to make people happy. Fruit. Just ugly boots. Okay. Someone else with the thing. Oh, it's Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need.
Yep.
The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
We're not ready.
Yes? What's he up to now?
Told me you wanted me to get him.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
I do feel like, again, I need to change my party because Sten doesn't like helping people. And I like helping people. I just want to help them level up. Characters need to level up too. It's locked. Lock? Who cares? What? Get Sten to break open the lock. I don't want to go in. I want to ask. I want to knock now that I've unlocked the door. I just wanted to be able to break it open. So I'll say a little smarter and a lot more not dead. Shield wall looks good. And then Kilius, Constitution, Cunning, Willpower, Specialization, Duelist, Assassin, Bard, Ranger. I think Assassin. Yes, now I've got 2 points, but I want to get combat training first. Why was I not able to get combat training?
Wonderful. Intruders.
Yep.
I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
XP.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Yeah, which is why they want you.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue? You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
It would be very helpful.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Okay.
So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go.
Give me much of a choice.
If you want me out there so badly.
I was really expecting to have to fight.
Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
Oh, you will. I will be there. Is there anything in here that I want? There is one bed. Yeah, there's only one bed for 3 people. That's pretty great. Go
All
on,
right.
Polyamory. I'm a big fan of polyamory. I'm not polyamorous myself, but I know some people who are, and it's like, God, good ideas. There's lamp oil.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Can you?
Of course.
Yeah, right, Man, but I want to get combat training. But it looks like I have to get lock picking first. So I can pick that lock. Caitlin's home. I just saw the inside of someone's head. Just for a second. I'm stuck behind some trees. That's not a tree even, that's a plant.
Go away. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
That is why you were in.
What are you doing?
Okay.
All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
This is looking for you.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Well, you can't find courage in a dresser.
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. I was... Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret. You could.
Maybe.
Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Okay. Oh, that's very brave.
Thank you, sir. But the sword is too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as someone like you.
Aww. You'll grow up eventually.
That doesn't help us now. Caitlin says everyone's going to die tonight.
There's nothing you could do. Not if I'm here to help, they won't.
Really? You must be very brave. I wish I was like you.
Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Okay.
You could?
Maybe.
Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright, even if Mother is dead.
I'll talk to your sister about it.
Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people.
I will not.
I should go back to the chantry. Good luck.
Alistair can use it to kill bad guys, but I cannot. I am not good at these things. Sid should be happy because we've got to scare a child. The green blade. Yeah, I cannot use that. It's also not very good against undead. Sid, you've been doing that a lot today. Why are you running into every wall you can? Okay, yeah, it's better than the sword he's got on. Yay! Close. Go back to me. Alright. Is there anything else we need to do?
And I'm off.
Alrighty.
Stop fidgeting.
I mean, I haven't really
I
explored
don't want
most
to be
of the
announced
town.
here to win.
Maybe I can find, like, some recipes? Recipes are good. We spent a lot of time decorating this place with fish. I don't really understand it. A sign that says Lake Helen had no swimming. Got 50 XP for reading a sign. I don't get that much XP reading books. Alright. What can I do to make Stan happy? Other than be confrontational and not helping? Okay, so I went down that way. Gonna talk to the persons. The multiple persons before I do anything. Caitlin.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Here, I'm gonna do it.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword.
Money so you can
So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least. I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
Here you go.
An honorable act.
Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin. We really will die.
What? What did you just say? Maybe we really will die? Because that did not match what you said.
The Maker sent you.
I'm not gonna
I
get
just
creepy
know
and
it.
ask for a kiss.
Thank you again.
Stan approves +2. That is not as much as he disapproved of me helping in the first place. Maybe if I gave more, he would have approved more. Okay. Journal. Redcliffe. Fresh Sir Perth. Over by the windmill. Alrighty. Run in the way of all these arrows. Is there anything over here? I remember there being this tavern up here. Yeah! A tavern! Hey, there's a guy. Berwick. He has a full, actual name. There's only 3 names. Or 3 words. But, wow. No, it's not. It was only 1 name. What am I doing with my life? Machines are so
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
If I just heard I don't know any of it. Let's see what you have.
Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
You stole it. Alright. Buy all the health stuff. Ale is a gift. Some flasks, ooh, recipes. But I'm not an herbologist. But I know someone who is. She's not my party yet. I was really hoping I could get that other thing. What was it? Some like trap making things. You can tell I'm tired, can't you? I'm like not doing words too good. Hey Bella. Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, this almost sounds like she's flirting.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that. What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local, and they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig, and if I didn't need this job so badly,
Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
There's that. I'm not gonna be a creep.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
Man, like there's so many options to be a complete and utter creep. Ugh.
Well, I can't promise that, but thank you. I don't really know what to say.
I should go.
Keep safe.
Oh, at least no one disapproved of me for doing that.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an ante from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Ha! I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
What difference does it make? He won't care.
What do I do? How do I help, guys?
We just come here to try and forget what's happening. Murdoch don't like us being here, but what can you do about it?
That was really weird. Why does it get well echoey?
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
Answer.
Fine. Make them quick.
What do you know about that?
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort. Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
I can't use the "you're a coward" thing.
Are you trying to run me out of business?
No.
I never thought of that. Maybe I could try it for a bit. Right then, you men over there. Drinks are on the house. All militia drink for free.
Oh, you're a saint, Lloyd. Ha ha!
If them creatures don't kill me, I swear they'll bleed me dry.
Good.
Something else I can get for you?
Nope, that's it.
Right then.
Now the howdy, stranger.
Not looking for company. And that's all we have in common.
I don't know.
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
Okay.
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
And I didn't threaten you.
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down. But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Well then, maybe you should fight so that I can get over with faster.
A tall fellow, I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
I don't like Logain, I don't like his hands.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How would they know?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
They're not reporting.
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
That should help.
Fitting.
Yeah, Sen likes it.
All right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
I'm going to attack you. Even though the game wanted me to for some reason. I wasn't planning on it. Okay. Is there anything else? Alright, Perth. Gonna go to Australia. Okay. Man. What's over here? A building that I don't know how to get into, which means that the people who live there must have a really fun time.
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Stan, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You're a big softie.
We will never speak of this again.
Softie.
God. I love Stan. I mean, I don't like the fact that helping people gets disapproval, but at least he's hilarious, and a huge troll is trying to act like he's so much tougher than he is, because that's really great. Wooden crate? Ignore the quest, there's a crate.
Ooh, a windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
What? What, Liliana? Why did you do that?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
How about my name?
Please take no offence then, my good man, for I meant none. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with a Grey Warden aiding our defence, perhaps all is not lost.
This is why you don't say things like, oh man, if only this one thing had changed, because who knows, you might have died.
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly? Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
See what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
I would like to set some traps. What do I have for traps? Do I have any? This one I made some. Ah, yes. I'm just worried that if I make them now, they won't be there when the actual fight starts. How do I use my trap? I hit the use button. Now where did it go? Right here. Use. Oh. I have to not unclick until I get to the spot where I want it to go. And also, what?
Good going.
Small grease trap. Trap armed. How long does it last? I don't know. I'm really scared that it's not gonna last and that it's gonna go away. So I guess I'll just set it when it's time. Therefore, put it here and here. Okay. So then just really quickly put it down there during the fighting. Gonna go back to the Chantry again. I know that when I talk to Murdoch, it will start nighttime. Everything. Because that man is magical and he's in control of the schedule of the days. Militia.
Thank the Maker for Owen. He's a miracle worker with the forge.
Yes.
Talk to Mother Hannah first.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
I have my reasons.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
So weird, because this means that this city is, like, populated with, like, maybe 30 people.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
So, the idea is, not what she said, but would work a lot better, because, I mean, it's not going to actually work. Let's just say that their faith will be channeled through the silver. So the stronger their faith, the more the Maker will protect them. So if they fall, well, they obviously just didn't believe well enough. It is cool that all of the townspeople have changed their outfits because Owen decided to make things cool. Alright, after this we can stop running around and do a fight. If I do a fight, I mean watch Alistair get stuck in a trap. No, I don't think he gets stuck in my traps. I think he gets stuck in my local traps.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
I'm not in charge! Why do you guys always want me to be in charge?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. I do not approve of magery and such, but the symbols of the chantery are holy and blessed by the Maker, not the work of mages. I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Alright. Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should.
I'm going to talk to him.
His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
-5. Because be led to someone with the Maker in mind. It's like, you know what? It's based off of their faith. And if it makes them feel better, maybe that'll do it. Alright, Murdoch. Murdoch, are you done running around? Can we fight?
I hear you got the tavern serving the militia free ale now.
Yep.
While I don't favor my men being drunk come sundown, I suppose it helps morale to have their minds taken off what's to come. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Alrighty. How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest.
Hooray!
Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. My men are getting free drinks at the tavern. I suppose it's better to drown your fears rather than go mad waiting for certain death. I'm tempted to have a few ales myself. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I do want to talk. I didn't realize that all of these other people were...
I have a good feeling about tonight.
I mean, I saw Dwayne,
I can't believe I'm going to fight. That's what I get for mixing myself up in all this.
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
I'm ready.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
Alright, let's do this big fight. Hopefully it'll save first. Nope, cutscene first. Why did you guys take off your armor? I guess you guys are just scouting.
They're coming!
What are you doing out?
Get to your positions! Make ready!
Because your positions look like running and screaming and falling down. While they come in on a train?
It's time, men.
Right.
Know that we fight for the Maker and our hour. Light the traps. Burn these foul creatures.
All right.
From the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Is that Thomas? Again?
Come on! We need to hurry!
Can I just wait here and let everybody know? Is that a thing I can do? I doubt it. But let's check the tactics. She's not doing any of this yet, so Valor and there's visible the belt. So any or I guess there's visible after that. Visibility. Fighting. This is 25%. They're not doing it at all instead. 20%. Alright. Pause.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. You should run while you can. Alright, that's what it is You should run while you can.
Right there. Let's make this quick. Then can be cut down. Too fast for you. Just
Make a preserve us. Defend yourself.
nice try.
Let's make this quick. Alright, it now. Force our hand. Keep up
Let's have at it!
I did something cool.
Alright, battle it is
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious.
Survived.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able.
Yes, the one...
Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
You know what that means? We gotta talk to that lady, with Tegan? God, I love that lady. She's so awful. Her voice acting is just atrocious. Okay, Constitution. Constitution. Because she keeps dying. Maybe a third Constitution. And... why was she offering to do that? She was offering to pick locks for me. She has... nothing here that has anything to do with lockpicks. I guess maybe stealing? Combat tactics next. And then... Stop running in circles. You're very strong. Music is a little bit tense, more tense than it should be, really.
Huh.
Very badly made bridge. What is in this house? Ah, person.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
Very well.
He's very important for a different quest that I do not have yet. So I'm going to steal his books.
And I'm off.
I can do that for you.
Liliana, I highly doubt that you can.
As you like.
See? Told ya.
Going.
I should probably check out the general store, see if it's an actual store now, and get rid of some of this stuff. Or I could just go to the tavern and try and sell it there. And then there's the chantry, has some stuff. Really, what I ought to do is stop playing. It's almost 7 p.m. Militia, gossip. Lloyd.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you?
Hero of the night.
Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Alright, let's get rid of some stuff. If I can remember the button. Sell all 3 of these daggers. So we count. Oh, I just picked that up. I thought that was something I had. Helmets. And I'll sell 2 of them. Then I can make someone wear some of them. Okay. Speaking of who should be wearing them. Oh, you're already wearing some stuff, but you get a new helmet. And that'll be it for today. Tomorrow we'll go talk to Bantegan over at the windmill. And not tomorrow, whatever. Next time we play. I don't even know which one I said. We'll talk to Bantegan. We'll make some friends. We'll go into a castle. Alright, good night. I am going to sleep.